Zabrnęliśmy w tym momencie na stanowisko gitar Faith. Jak widzicie za nami, marka ta została wyróżniona laurem za najlepsze gitary akustyczne w Anglii. Jest to dość spore wyróżnienie. Zaraz się dowiemy, dlaczego te gitary są tak fajne. Po mojej prawej Alex z tej firmy. Hello, Alex.
Well, we are Faith Guitars. We're based in England, and we make all solid six-string folk and acoustic guitars. They're designed by a guy called Patrick James Eggle, who makes very expensive handmade quality guitars in our own workshops in the UK. The Faith guitar range that you see here are made in our workshop in Indonesia. Everything is handmade and hand assembled. These are not factory guitars, and we have a fairly small workforce in the whole scheme of this type of business, which means that we have very high levels of quality and very consistent quality, and hopefully, as you can see, a very good sounding product as well.
I mean, the first thing I saw was that, so the award you got, I think that speaks for itself. But now let's hear the guitars and let's hear something about them. So let's start with that model. Please introduce it to us.
Okay, this is actually a brand new model, the first time that we're showing it, in fact, here at Frankfurt Musik Messe 2013. This is a Mars, which is a drop shoulder, vintage style dreadnought in solid mahogany, so solid mahogany top, sides and back. It is bound with ebony. The fingerboard, the bridge, the pins, the headstock, the machine head buttons are also ebony as well. So all solid guitar, brand new. Dark stained mahogany all over, a lovely warm mellow sound that you should get from there.
What can you tell us about that one? I see it's a richer one, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Now this is one of the high gloss series. It is made of solid rosewood back and sides, spruce top, again solid spruce top, and even the binding here is a solid flamed maple as well. Again, the bridge and pins and fingerboard and everything else is made of ebony. The electronics on the side here are made by Shadow Electronics from Germany. And if you can just flip it over, actually, you'll see here, there we are, that this is what it's all about, the solid rosewood, very, very, very beautiful. And also, the combination of spruce and rosewood is a very classic combination. You find a very bright, very brilliant sound with lots of sort of resonant overtones. A classic combination. It looks beautiful and sounds bright and sparkly.
Okay, and would you mind if I ask for the price?
Yes, indeed. These will be around, these are about £800, about €900, all solid, including a hard case as well. And actually, I should just say that this is the Faith Neptune Cutaway Electro in the High Gloss series. This is the Faith Eclipse series. They are all black, as you can see. They are spruce and mahogany. Again, they're all solid, bound with the flame maple, with ebony everywhere else, as on the other models. They are pitched as stage guitars. So because they are all lacquered, it actually controls the wood slightly more. So you get a bit less resonance when unplugged, but when they're plugged in on stage, you can crank them up a bit higher with no issues with feedback, etc.
And I see that the electronics is a bit advanced. What's that?
Okay. This is very cool. All of the Eclipse series have this system. This is a Shadow Electronics Hex pickup system, which is stereo. So you can individually adjust the level of each string, because under the saddle here, there are 6 individual pickups on one strip. And so they go through to here. You have 6 little adjustment pots, and you also have a stereo output on the bottom, so stereo jack output. You can use it in mono if you want, into a regular amplifier, no problem, or stereo jack into 2 mono jacks, left and right in a mixer or 2 amplifiers, and you turn the panning knob right here, and as you play, you get E, A, D, G, B, E. Spreads across the whole stereo spectrum. And that's a standard feature. Available, this system is available separately from Shadow for around €350. So in a guitar like this that costs around €750, that's very, very good value. But it's still all solid instrument with a very cool preamp and pickup system.
I imagine that's useful, really useful. I've never heard of that actually. Is it new?
Yeah, it's pretty new. It's to be found only on a few high-end Martin guitars and now on Faith. We were very early in choosing this for our guitars, thanks to our friends at Shadow Electronics, who make some very cool products. Okay, so this is the Faith Naked series. So this is the Faith Naked Venus model. It is an auditorium, smaller body, slimmer body. Great for stage use because it's big enough to sound good and yet also small enough to move around on stage very easily. The concept behind the Naked series, which is a brand new series for Faith guitars, is that we wanted to make something less expensive, but we don't make cheap guitars. So we had to find the right way to do it. This is still all solid, spruce and mahogany, but we call it Naked because we have stripped everything away that is unnecessary. So there is no binding. The bridge and the fingerboard is rosewood, not ebony. And the finish is a very simple satin finish, which takes less time than the regular satin or than the gloss finishes on the other guitars. And this model here, which has Shadow Electronics as well, would sell for around €450, €470.
And that's your cheapest product, yes?
Yes, that is the cheapest, but it's still an all-solid guitar, and there is nothing at that price that can come close in terms of specification.
Okay, I'm bought. If that's the cheapest, then yeah.
You see, the thing is that because they have a very simple satin finish, there is nothing to stop the wood from moving. It is a solid piece of wood. There is almost no coating. The wood can move a lot.
Yeah, when you strum the strings, you can feel actually that it's resonating. The whole guitar is. Really, thank you. I mean, that's been a cool trip. I think that most people will appreciate Faith guitars. You should check them out and you should buy one. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir.